All right, guys, this is your boy Ligo, one half Endure, and I
Oh my gosh, it's me, KD.
have Katie with us this time. So Endure for the full live in the direct. Now, I want to say some stuff. We basically, as I showed before, Katie has went to the store and just literally walked in and picked it up. Almost walked in and picked it up, but yeah, you walked in
Yeah, I
and
mean,
picked it up.
basically, I walked in, basically.
Yeah. So your first game of line might be your last, but at
Oh,
least
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about because I don't know how it's going to win in the future.
Yeah, with the state of gaming and all of that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'd imagine 2000 in the Wii days, and you did yours in Switch 2.
Yep.
But with that said, as you going back a little bit, because a lot of people's like Switch 1 is gone. I'm joining on this, and what I want to say, but Switch 1. So this is Switch. This is our Switch 1. I don't think this is the one. I think this is the one I bought, and the other one in there is the boat. We have a bunch of Switches
Yeah,
between me and Katie.
yeah, probably. I think I still have the box, but I can double check later.
Oh, yeah, you're not kidding yourself. I just know it. So Switch 1. So look, I mean, but look at this. The box is still in pristine condition.
Yep.
It's no
I like to keep my boxes in good condition.
exactly. So this is the Switch 1. It started all. Yeah, a lot of people out there, and again, there's a video that got played last night, saying why we buy Nintendo, and what that guy said at the end of the video, again, chef's kiss. That was perfect. He said exactly what I've been saying for years, but he said it very precisely, and I like it. But people are like, oh, they could end up now. This the Switch 2 should have been what it bought out in 2017. Y'all don't understand, people don't understand how technology works. For some weird reason, they just if that were the case, then Steam Deck should have been out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, we didn't have that technology, so stop
Yeah.
it.
Like,
Now you have three different types of PC handhelds, and it's because this thing carried to the next level.
yeah.
And again, for the PC guys, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be hateful, but again, as Katie just was showed, you go to a store and buy it. You can't buy a Steam Deck at the store.
Yeah.
Now you can buy a ROG Ally. I've seen it in Sam's Club and Costco. Legion, no. You gotta pre-order it as well to offline. Okay, so it started with this. Nintendo did what it is. I have no problem. This was a 8 years of gaming and still more because there's still games coming out for this system.
Yeah.
So people do that. If the Switch 2 is too expensive for you, whatever. Like I said on my channel and like our channel right here, we said if you don't can't afford it, don't rush yourself.
Yeah,
Take
there's
care of your
still
needs before you take care of your wants.
Yeah, there's still like a lot of games that you can play on the Switch 1. Like
Yeah,
you can still gladly play Switch 1 games.
exactly. Metroid's still coming out on Switch 1. Rhythm Heaven is still coming out on Switch 1. And
Pokemon's Legend of ZA is still coming
coming
out
out
on the
on
Switch
Switch
1.
1. So yeah. And there's game that didn't even relieve. Which I didn't get to, I didn't see it in Best Buy today. But Azuma didn't came Moon Factory is also on a Switch 1,
Yeah, yeah.
which is for this stick. So that's all I'm saying. Okay, so we have that. So we basically, like I said, just showing up now. This one is mine. I got my. I have a Switch Lite. As you can see, as Katie said, we take care of boxes. So I have a Switch Lite. Use it. I use it once. I usually use it a lot, and I use it about once again because it is just to have something that I go over the Joy-Con drift and all that stuff, whatever, and everything. So that's good. Now we have two OLEDs, of course, but one Katie has and stuff. So we're gonna compare, as you can see that right there. Now we were surprised, as I said, this is the special edition Zelda box.
Yeah. You see all these boxes.
Yeah, and then the Switch 2 is very. Look at that. It's
Like,
smaller
yeah, it's smaller. Like even looking at pictures online, you could tell like this box is a little bit more compact than
than the other.
original Switch box, the OLED.
And you would think because the dock is more fancier
Yeah.
than the other one.
Like I think they just perfected
Same size this way. So
yeah,
yeah.
so still the same thickness, it's just the length has
Yeah.
been like you know.
Yes. So we're gonna let my lovely sister. This
That's
is
me.
this is her, so I'll let you do the unboxing, my dear.
That's me. Good thing I just did that.
Took the plastic off.
Yeah, literally just a while ago. Because, you know.
Yeah, we're not fancy YouTubers. We don't have the light down, camera down, angle, blah blah blah. That's not us. We good.
Yeah, that's fine.
We do gaming for fun anyway.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, as I was looking online at work, a lot of people were surprised that, you know, it's right here at the front
No, I'm not.
in the packaging. Because there was one unfortunate incident, and that's on the store. But, you know, once a story comes big, it gets reported as, like, you know,
A big thing.
everything.
Yeah.
So I think in New York, an employee of a GameStop stapled on the receipt and punctured the screen.
Oh, well, here's the thing though. It could happen on this too, because that's what look what the screen is.
Yeah. So I'm just like, that's crazy. But we of course got
That big old screen.
screen, which
we'll
do the comparison later.
Yeah.
Then we have these Joy-Cons. I'm liking the whole like all black, and then the colors are just like right here.
Okay.
These are right now. It's just. I was a little bit concerned about the size because I have tiny hands.
Yes.
But these feel good.
But they said they have the buttons travel all the way around to the edges, so it's not like
We'll see. But like still, like right now is like first impression. Like these still feel good to me.
Well, we gotta feel the other part.
I mean, yeah. Let's see what else.
Okay.
I can also just
Yeah.
be like, hey.
So the scratch off code. We of course Katie got the Mario.
I got
bundle.
the bundle,
Mario
so
bundle.
I got my scratch off code here, and we got, you know, the straps, you know, the cable.
Let me see cable. This one, ultra speed certified. Yep.
High speed.
Mm-hmm.
These are very intriguing.
The glide for the mouse section.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then we have, what is this?
Power brick. USB cord.
The cord.
Mm-hmm.
We have, I believe, the Joy-Con for the like
grip.
The grip.
Yep.
Which is, you know, pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And then we have, let's see, the dock.
Yes.
Which is very exciting. Ooh, very smooth, very sleek. Nice. Very nice.
Yep. Hold on for 1 second there. That's most of the unboxing right there. So we're gonna.
There's all the stuff in this good old box.
So first, I'll let Katie take all. So that's the dock. So let's always. So this is the dock.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's camera. Not camera. It clicks in.
Yeah.
I'll let you take it. I can't do it with one hand.
Like, let's click.
I gotta figure out how to get it out. The back end. There you go. It's just one hand I can't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me see. So. So it's a
And then the two USBs.
two USB.
On
So
the
HDMI, so it still has the LAN and everything we said before. Two USBs on the side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then compared to just a little bit.
Just a little
A
bit.
little bit bigger.
A little, yeah. It's
A little
not
bit bigger.
that much, but a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, yeah. Because then you take this one off. And like I said, yeah.
Everything's basically the same.
the same. Yep.
You just have those on the side, and
Yep.
yeah.
That's it. That's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got them docks.
All right. All right. And you feel that Joy-Con.
Yeah, let's release them. Yeah.
How does that feel to you?
Yeah, these feel good. Yeah.
Feel good?
Yeah. I think they I feel And I feel like with this size also, it kind of helps more when it's like,
Got you.
it feels not too obnoxious to me. Only because of my tiny hands.
Yeah.
My teeny hands.
Your teeny hands.
Yeah. Compared to if I were to do like this.
Ah, it is a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah. 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 Compared to, yeah, I feel like I can really
Yeah. Okay.
do a little bit more with this.
And then, like I said, this is where they made it is. Turn it sideways like that. See what they did? Like, see, we had just that, and they separated it, and it already stops right here, but it travels with it that
Yeah,
much.
it's more curved.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's
Because-
with the design.
So if your hands are small, you can at least kick it to the side here and still click. If you're, you got tiny hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now Nintendo, I know it just came out. I know the Switch 2 just came out. But I'm waiting
For that
for
D-pad.
one of these with the D-pad to come back. And I need one of those to come back.
I got you.
Just remember.
All right. And look at that big boy.
Yeah. Big boy right there.
So, as we always seen the multiple comparisons out there, yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Even in certain pictures, I was like, yeah, that's a little hefty.
Yeah. All right. Well, click come in.
Wow. Very.
Okay. How you feel? Yeah. Go ahead. Hold
I
it.
just want to still see the comparison now that the Joy-Cons are in.
Okay.
Now that they're in.
Uh-huh.
And now this is. You can really feel the scale.
Okay.
Like this is a like a actual like obviously difference, but like you can really feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very nice, very smooth. Nice backing on all that. And look at the. I'm very excited for this kickstand, really, because
Yeah. That one's more stable.
I feel like it's more stable just
Yeah.
and the fact that it can really just go a little bit more further.
Yeah. It's basically that with the.
Yeah, it's like the OLED, but like
Yeah.
I was a little bit also worried about like,
Yeah.
because of how you see how thin it is
But it's
compared to, just the
no, it's plastic.
Yeah.
It's plastic. I
Yeah.
thought it was metal.
yeah.
It should have been a little metal, but yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, nice. Let me just make sure. Yep. Just like the release. Yep. It's all good. Yep.
Oh, no, hold on. Let me see. That's your big bro. Just
Yeah, you
focus
take
on-
you take a
gander.
gander, take a little, feel.
Yes, a gander of it.
And how does it feel to you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's for people who have bigger hands. I think it does feel more comfortable. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were excited because like obviously the scale change.
Yeah, and this is a big screen,
Yeah, very big screen.
so I like it. I really do. So, yeah. Well, right now, as Kate, like I said, she picked up at her store. The one I got basically got shipped. Funny enough, at Dr. Addison. His own got shipped, but mine didn't get shipped.
Really?
Yeah, Target only shipped his for now.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow they're like, well, yeah, let's do ship his own
Like,
as well
can
too.
we actually just do this right now, guys?
Yeah,
Come on.
2.
Yeah.
But and this does the sticks feel smoother. Check it out. Let's see.
Thank you. Yeah, these feel.
Yeah, that feels
Yeah, they
nice.
really feel more smooth compared to. Yeah, this glides way more easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is great. This is good.
Okay. All right.
Especially if
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Street Fighter,
Just
just a little bit of like.
ain't no way I play Street Fighter with that. You're a better person than me though.
I man.
But you can use your Pro Controller.
No, yeah, it's gonna be both, really.
Because I'm not using no thumb to do slide moves. Just
Yeah,
not.
it's gonna be a case of both.
Okay, so with that said, let's get that.
Let's get the Pro controller.
Pro controller and see how that feels. So my lovely sister picked that up for me while I was at the store. Funny enough, when I was at Best Buy to get the Yakuza,
Yeah.
it was gone.
This was the last one.
So I'm saying people were buying them.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that other people when I was in the line were picking them up until you were like, "Hey, see if they got it." And I'm like, there's a lot more Joy-Cons and cameras. Oh, this is the last one.
Yeah,
Let's pick that up.
I looked in Best Buy. That was gone. They had Joy. You're right. They had the Joy-Cons,
Yeah,
but they did not have the Switch Pro controllers.
which I was like, dang.
I said, well, let me get that.
Yeah, exactly. As long as we get one of them.
Yeah, that's all I care for.
Yep, I'm trying.
Cause that's what we do Mario Kart anyway. You get a grip and that, so we play Mario Kart that way.
Yeah, or even then, I would just be like, "Here's old controller."
Yeah, you have a Switch 1 Pro controller, so you could do that. But now I'm just.
No, but still, like, yeah. We still have like, oh my gosh. I need a thing.
Yeah, thing. So I'm thinking it does the glide. So yeah, let's see here. So it has a nice little plastic. See, that's the thinking. I'm thinking how I'm gonna play Metroid is basically I'm sitting in this seat over here, and my arm's gonna be right here to be moving.
Oh, to do the are you gonna do the
Mouse control. Well,
just to try it out, or
I'll have to because I like the motion control one. I never tested the one with the Switch. No, I never played a Metroid Prime on thing.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I'm not playing Metroid Prime on the Switch.
Do you have it?
I have it.
Oh,
I never did it.
I know I recall you having it.
Yeah, I just never did.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So.
the usual
So,
cords.
yeah, we got.
Yeah, I just want to see. I'll let you hold that. Let me see. We got the cables. We know that.
Like you do the unboxing.
So we know that situation there. So Switch 2. I see what they were talking about. Whatever they did with the plastic. Yeah, it does not feel. I know it's plastic, but it feels different.
Like how?
It
Like,
feels
is that like a good or?
it feels better. I feel like it's like a rubber, even though it's plastic, but it feels like it. Like just
Yeah, that's a.
compared to what we know with this.
Yeah, because it has the yeah, that does feel way different. Yeah, especially. Yeah, that feels
Yeah.
way different.
Yeah, the sticks is oh my god.
Like it's a difference.
It's
like
a
the
big
sticks.
difference. Holy smokes! It's not clicky. Okay, but yeah,
And then you have the buttons on the back.
yeah, I know. I'll show that. I want to see. It's a little more bigger, little shorter. I'll say that much. But yeah, okay, and I do like what they put there. I do like, yeah, they put the buttons right in the groove right here.
Yeah, that you can program.
Yeah, if you want to program it.
Yeah.
And I do like the button stuff. So yeah, they did basically. This one look almost the same. So that one doesn't feel too different. It changed a little bit. I can see it. I can see little stuff they change.
Yeah.
But not a lot. So sorry, I mean, not for you.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but the sticks. Oh my god, it feel buttery smooth.
Yeah.
Feel them stick.
Yeah. This is crazy. That's a crazy different. Wow. That is legit.
Yeah, that's different.
That is a legit crazy difference. Like this is so smooth.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
I know. I don't know what it did, but
They put legit butter in here. That's what they did. Actual butter has been placed into this.
oh my god,
this
it is
crazy.
Yeah. I'll say it feels good though.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have that. So one more thing we have to do is we're gonna plug it up to the console. But we did, like I said, other than Mario, we have also.
I was like, I'm fine with Mario and the intense backlog of Switch 1 games that we have. I'm
Up there.
I'm like right over there. Like I'm fine with playing those until more stuff comes
Yeah.
out. But then the fact of the matter is, like, I've been wanting to play Street Fighter for a while, and I was this close to buying
On the
on
PlayStation.
the PlayStation. But when they announced that for the Switch 2, I was like, "Yep, this is for me. This is for me. This is for me."
Okay.
And it's at least it's years 1 and 2. So
Yep.
it has like all the characters up to, I think, and Elena just got released. So
Yeah.
all of the characters from years 1 and 2. So at least there's characters in there that I don't need to buy.
Okay. Let's get a controversial part out of the way to let people know. Katie wanted these stuff. It's her money. She do what she want.
Yeah.
I know it's a key card. We know what a key card
It's a
is.
game key card.
Yes.
I waited over because, like, obviously we both love physical, and physical, at least we own the game. In case they do crap online, we have the game.
Yeah.
But at least these are, the way I'm justifying it, and makes me feel better. They're still like physical game cards that still have a game on it. You just
It's a
need
key.
to get bypass the initial download.
That's it. That's it.
After that, that's really it. And I feel more secure with this because that's a card. After the initial download, I'm good. Besides fully digital, where they can just remove it
Yeah.
straight up.
I
I
get-
I feel a little bit more comfortable.
And let's not forget right here. Hold this for me. Hold on, just hold it right there. Because people are talking about that stuff. Let's not forget. Just to make sure people understand.
Compared to like other people with where they do the same thing, but it's
Yeah.
just a code in a box, which I
Yeah,
think is
which-
more of a waste.
Yeah, that what was it again? Doom Dark Ages is that. It's a code in a box.
Which I think is lame.
Yes. That's more I would not do that.
Yeah, like at that point, I'm buying digital.
Okay. Here's PlayStation 5. These games also are key cards. They're not all the data is not on them. I know because I had to install. I know. So key cards out if I'm already buying this ain't not much of a leap.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. I think sometimes it's a little bit funny because like other like Sony or Microsoft can do the same thing before Nintendo, but if Nintendo adopts it, then everyone's losing their mind. It's like,
That's
well,
why- yep.
Nintendo is ruining the gaming industry,
Yep.
and I'm just like, am I losing my mind? Did it like the game prices increase and all this other stuff happened with non-Nintendo?
Yeah. And again,
Like I feel like you can have smoke for everybody, but like let's not choose favorites. Let's call it as it is, really.
exactly. And this is as an example again. This also it says on the back. This is also installed too. This is a PlayStation 4 game. So this is back 2012. They already have this set up. So that right there is not Nintendo did that so you got physical. Because again,
Yeah.
if it's tied to the console, then if Katie wants, I say, hey, can I borrow this? All I gotta do is initially download it as well too.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta pay for nothing. Just download it.
Yeah.
And she just gave me the cartridge. I got it, whatever. Or if we don't like it, we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But other people, you know what? I've been bored. I played that for it. I'm gonna keep the GameStop for how long they're gonna last. But I'm gonna keep the GameStop,
Yeah.
and I can
Just,
sell it.
Like sell it. Like you can still do that.
Yeah.
Like
Because I never understand. I remember back in 2012. Maybe you heard of this too. But I remember 2012. You guys know when I did NCAST and stuff for the other guys. I'm like, a pre-used digital game. What the hell is that?
I don't know what that is.
How you gonna tell a pre-used digital game?
I don't know what that is.
Somebody help me.
I just don't understand that. Hey, at least I'm also glad that they brought back like basically game share and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
hey,
And
if
we
you
gonna
want to
do-
test out a game, we'll
Yeah.
get into that later. But
Yeah,
like, if you
we'll
want to
test
test
all
out a
out.
game, we can still do that.
Yeah.
And plus, like, it just really depends on the developer too, like
Yeah.
the publisher. Like, if they want to do a game key card, or they could do like what Cyberpunk did and just all on full physical.
Yeah, but the funny part is not that. The funny part is this. They're saying, they were like, oh, well, and I saw two YouTubers that did this, so that makes sense to me. This because they went back and re-downloaded some games from the Wii. 2025. They already on purchase so Nintendo still have some kind of service that you can still re-download stuff, which is pretty damn good since the Wii came out in 2006.
Yeah, that's whew,
That's good.
Yeah,
that's
good.
not gonna happen to really us, but
yeah,
just in case.
Yeah.
That's one. And number two is Katie did third parties. I'm cool with that. Like I said, third parties. I gotta really feel what it is for me to make it go that.
Yeah, like again, like I wouldn't be like a Nintendo person if they didn't have good first parties.
Yeah,
that's mostly the majority of why.
And that's the part I laugh at because people's like Nintendo's your physical game. All their games are on physical.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like there's other arguments that could be made, but they do have their physical games, and they have like a large like good first party like. When I look into a console or whatever, if it has like a lot of people, if it has like games that I know that I can get and have good use out of it, I'm gonna get it. It's a good investment for me. So like Switch 2, yes.
Switch 2, yes.
Switch, the Wii was so much DS games because fun.
So I'm gonna give a better example here. If I'm gonna do gaming, which I don't have the game inside here, I would do a key card. If they can't, I'll hate it, but I know indies got more overhead, so I would do an indie key card more easier than third party. But it depends on the third party. I gotta see what it is.
Yeah, it depends on like that's also for me. It depends on the third party, and it also depends on the indie too. Like if it catches me, and I'm like, okay, yeah. I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, so I know for sure I would get key carded indies because I do like indie games. They're small studios. They can't cost the overhead. I understand that. And like I said before, people always say, well, they go. And nobody's telling me what's the difference between a Switch2 cart and a regular card. When I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the speed transfer. It gotta be something. I gotta know what it is because Nintendo is still selling Switch 1.
Yeah, they're still doing that.
So my thing is like, they said this game's coming out. This is what I would think. I was gonna do a video about it, and I'll still do a video about it. All I gotta do, I'm just saying, I'll make this game. I'll put it in a Switch 1 cartridge, and just put a little front. Just put a front. Also compatible with Switch 2. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you would get it, and you could buy it because it's 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64.
64, yeah.
So if your game is only 12 gigs, like whatever, then put it on that and just say, yeah, it's compatible with Switch 2. I'm done with it. That's the smart thing to do. If you're a small company, I don't get that. And then I was laughing. It's like, I was like, this is funny enough to me. And I was saying it because again. Well, it's all physical. It's all they're killing digital. So basically, if you just go ahead and buy a Steam Deck.
I mean, if I had the money, I would have.
No, I'm just saying. My argument is physical, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just get a digital to stop the physical. That don't make no sense.
Yeah. It doesn't.
No, and also, as a lot of people are showing online, Steam Deck is not this thin.
Yeah. And that's mostly besides from.
Will it get something? Will it get this thin? I don't think so. Will it get bigger? Yes, I think it will get bigger.
I think it will get bigger. Like the Steam Deck is cool, but like literally on PC, like I do have games on PC. Yeah. The most that I've literally played is Final Fantasy 14, and I don't want to play that on a Steam Deck. Like I do not want to play that. And it's compared to me, it's bigger, and I don't. it's a little bit. I don't. No, I think the weight would deter me. I know I have that. Hey, if that's what you want, that's fine with you. Yeah, I have a couple of friends that are like, I love my Steam Deck, but like good. The weight.
Well, like, it's just like me,
it's a little bit like
it's just like me saying that, like I said, you saw I built my PC. Can I play a lot of these games on PC? Yeah. But because I sit in front of a desk 8 hours, 9 hours a day, I don't want to come home and sit in front of a desk to play games either.
Yeah, there's like a special.
That's why I have a big screen TV.
Yeah, and the opposite for me. I want to get in my bed and still play a game. That too. Like yes, the Steam Deck can do it, but like with the game, like some games are gonna be too small for that. That's like the UI is gonna be too small. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine without it.
So right now I'm gonna let Katie. No, you know what? Go ahead.
What am I doing with?
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Turn it on for the first time.
Let's see if we got the juice.
It should have juice in it. Nintendo always put like a little bit of juice
Just
in
a
there.
little bit of juice.
Yeah.
Where that button at? There it is. Ooh.
Now it's kind of bad because we have a reflective situation here because of light.
Yeah.
So the camera never does it justice. Everybody always say the camera never does it justice. So you know what? I'll let Katie set it up. We're gonna set it up also on a big screen so we go see what they did for Mario Kart, so we can see that, and then we'll go from there.
This is nice.
That's it. Yeah. So this is the
eShop.
eShop now. Yeah.
And usually when you go onto the eShop,
I don't get it. It's so weird how you guys get it, but mine goes so smooth.
I don't know how do you get it because it's always a laggy mess for me.
It's not a laggy mess for me.
It's
weird.
it's always like I don't want to.
Once I get like, I would say it lags when it gets after I don't get like five like it said that these were tiles.
Yeah.
After I get like 10 tiles down, then it catches and it goes. But I don't get like how I see other people on the video like it's like every 2 tiles or something it's like mine don't do it.
It's crazy. And then even for like the Nintendo Switch Online, just online part, I always dread going into there because it's.
All right, Twitch, I got you. I got you.
Let me see. Maybe
Because we have you updated, so I don't know. Cause it's faster to me.
Yeah. Like this is legit. Like there it is. Like right there. Like it loads and then it catches, but like it lags. Like
Okay.
it's like crazy.
All right.
So that's why I was like, let me test that out because right now already a difference, already smoother, already. Like,
Then. So yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, it's good. So I'm gonna put the code.
No, I know. While we're waiting for Mario Kart to download because everybody's on the server, which
Get off!
I know that was gonna happen. What do you think about the boxes? Like, I do like the spines.
Yeah, the spines are very much like
since it's just red like that.
Like a welcome change.
Okay. The big banner across the top.
The big banner kind of makes it feel a little bit like obviously to make a difference. Like, hey, this is the Switch 2, but I still like the overall like. Here's all of the art, and here's just that tiny thing right there.
Okay, no, I get you.
I kind of feel like it takes up a lot of real estate, but they had to
differentiate.
Make it differentiate it. So at the end of the day, the spine is a cool addition, and it's not going to.
Well, you'll pop between all the reds we have there. Yes.
Yeah. Like now, if we get more games, it's very easy to be like, hey, let me get something for the Switch. Oh. Right there.
Switch is red and non-red. It's just so funny. The Switch one will be red.
Yeah, just red regardless. And then now you have like, here's the spines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to that.
Yep.
Yep.